Welcome back to another exciting episode of Ready to Die Fighting. I'm Kris, and today I'm working with the medicine ball. Whew. So, I've already warmed up, doing a little bit of Kali to loosen up my wrists, my shoulders, the torso, get everything moving, stretch my legs out a little bit, basically just jogging in place, things like that. And so now, I'm going to start working on building some power to throw stronger punches. And so in order to do that, I got this medicine ball. Plus, it's a cool way to kind of switch things up. In April, which is what it is right now, I decided that I was going to focus on strength building. But I get bored easily. And so I wanted to do something dynamic and fun to build some muscle and build some power. All that fun stuff. And so a medicine ball seemed like a really good choice to do all those things and more. And so I haven't had it for very long, and I'm just kind of experimenting. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. So I find that just playing with it, like, I like to do that, and I can feel that in my, I think that's, I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Is it my trapezius, I think? I'm not sure. Maybe my lats as well. I'm not sure, but I feel it in my back and my shoulders. So I like to do that a little bit. And I don't count when I'm doing this stuff. If anything, I might just set a timer, do that for 20 seconds, but realistically, what I most often do is I'll do it until I feel the burn and I feel like that's about it. And I give myself a short little break, and then I'll do it again. Just however long that may be. No idea how safe this is. It doesn't feel dangerous. Aside from the fact that it's a 10-pound ball just raining out the sky at me, but I like the workout of it. So, and I trust my catching abilities, or at least my get out of the way abilities. All right, but the main thing that I wanted to use this guy for, let's see, maybe I'll just come over here, is to kind of replicate punching, or the motion of punching and building some power there. So I've been just doing mostly a chest pass with this guy, and using that to kind of that push off motion. You know, I definitely feel that in these in the shoulders, in my upper back. I don't know what muscle this is underneath here, like right over there. I don't know what muscle that is, but I feel it over there. So I'm just building that power and explosiveness to throw this ball up against the wall as many times as I can. And sometimes I back up pretty far and see, it's pretty bouncy. So I can back up pretty far back, get it to hit the wall, bounces off the ground, and catch it that way too. So. Whew, got close to the light that time. Man, you can't see me. And so I do that for a little while. Give myself a break because that is exhausting. And I'll do a few sets of that, probably 3 sets of that. Probably that many times, however many times that was. And I'm just giving myself a little break here. And then I switch over to, I don't know what you call any of this stuff. And like I said, I've only had this for a little while, so I'm still getting used to it and figuring out what works for me. But for right now, this is what I'm doing. And I'll probably do a different medicine ball video. I don't know, maybe in a few weeks, in a month or whatever, as I learn more and get better at it and figure out some stuff that maybe doesn't work all that well. But this does seem to work. And then from here, I'm basically kind of throwing a, more replicating the motion of a punch. So putting the turn in and kind of pushing off like that with it. And so that's going to be much closer to that motion of a punch. And so I'll start doing that. And then, of course, you got to switch sides. Phew. So do that for a bit, however many times that was. Left hand is definitely less coordinated than the right. That's okay. That's why we train both. Give myself a minute break, however long. And then I do, don't know what it's called, but it feels very much like the same motion. And so I can feel how that's working. I think that's the obliques and the hips to do this pivoting motion. But it's a fairly narrow range of motion, comparatively speaking. So then I'll turn sideways and do basically a similar motion in that I'm twisting, but I like to do the full range of motion. So I'll twist far, back this way, and then swing the ball that way. So I'm getting, 180-degree turn there and really working the full range of those muscles. That's the idea anyways. And I'm not sharing this stuff with you because I'm some kind of expert and I know what I'm doing. I'm sharing with you so that you can tell me, Kris, you're going to fuck up your back doing that. Stop it. Tell me if that's what I'm doing. I'm really just sharing what I'm doing because, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And this also gives me accountability. I know you're sitting on the edge of your seat every week waiting for my videos. How is Kris working out this week? What is she doing? She better not be just sitting on her ass doing nothing. I know that much. You're right, I'm not. I'm doing stuff, I swear. Is it helpful stuff? I don't know. Is it making me better? I don't know. I do feel stronger, though, than I did a few months ago. I'm lighter than I was a few months ago. My stamina is better than it was a few months ago. And I'm a better fighter than I was a few months ago. So I must be doing something right. Whew. And then I would do the other side. Except then I'd have to turn my back to the camera. And I know you guys prefer my pretty face. Whew. And that's pretty much all I do with this thing. I will slam it some. I actually don't feel much happening with the slams. Maybe I'm doing them wrong. But I'll do it for fun, because it is kind of a fun thing to do. Now the catch portion of it, there's something to just catching it, but the slam itself, don't feel like it's doing much for me. But I do them anyway, because they're fun and why not? And that's pretty much it. It's basically all I do with these things. With this thing. Oh. Might do that a little bit. It's like a throwback to when I used to play basketball. I used to do that sort of thing. And that's a nice little burner. Whew. Feel that in the triceps, the upper body for sure. Now that's it. All right, so give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do a little bit more on the left side since I did neglect that a little bit for brevity's sake. Like, subscribe, give me some feedback. Appreciate it. See you in the next video.